What's up, guys? It's Luke McGuire here. I'm just testing out a new microphone I have. So if you can hear me okay, let me know. I remember in the last few webinars I've been doing, people have been saying that the audio wasn't so good. So I bought this brand new blue Yeti thing. So if you can hear me okay, or is it too loud? Is it sounding good? If it sounds good, right, yeah, it sounds fine in the box. If it doesn't sound too good, let me know. Nick, unfortunately, there's no translator as my Australian accent can be quite loud, but hard to understand. All right, good. Everyone seems to say it's pretty good, which I'm happy about because I don't like changing things. I've been using my iPhone headphones for quite some time. Let me chuck on. Oh, my webcam doesn't want to work today for some reason. Let me see if it'll... So this GoToWebinar has a mind of its own. So if I can't show you my face today, I'll just show you my screen for the time being. Give me a second. Show that. All right, cool. You guys should be able to now see my Chrome screen right now. And the reason why I have this page up right now is because I was going into my groups just then, and I haven't seen this before, but it says, we're testing ads in Facebook groups. People may start seeing ads in this group. Ads are based on each member's interests and topics related to this group, which I think is a bit ridiculous because I don't want ads in my group. I'm sure you guys don't want ads in all of our different Facebook groups and whatnot. But it looks like Facebook's going for it because there's already enough spam in Facebook groups. So I literally have a guy dedicated every morning, and his #1 job is to go through all of my Facebook groups and delete as much spam as possible. But many of you, you may or may not know, groups are very hard to manage, which is why if there's ever a tech support issue or something going on that needs help with, I always ask for it to go through the support channels rather than the Facebook group. Because, say for example, I go into a Facebook group and comment on a post, say from 2 years ago, that post gets jumped to the very top of that Facebook group. It's not like on a page where if you comment on a post from years ago, it just stays down there from years ago. Facebook groups, they just jump up and around depending on what's being engaged with then and there. If I'm always on my computer anyway, so I can often catch support tickets and help out there and whatnot. But that's why I always ask for it to go there. But it's frustrating that they've now got ads coming into these different Facebook groups. So hopefully there's a way I can turn it off, but I think we might be a bit out of luck there, unfortunately. But in saying that, let's talk about some good news. Let me just put my phone on silent quickly, because I'm going to be using my phone a lot today. Because what we're going to be talking about today is quite a few different things. It's going to be a quicker webinar, so it might be between maybe 30, 45 minutes, maybe around 45 minutes, I reckon, which I think is a good time because we're going to be covering a couple of the brand new features inside of Instagram. Who here has noticed some new things popping up and flashing around inside of their Instagram account? Put a 1 in the box if you have seen some new things happening and going around and you've here to try to get a bit more clarity of what's going on. Cool, cool. Lots of statistics. Yeah, lots of ones, lots of ones. So a few things I'll let you guys know that have been happening inside of Instagram. Let me get a little notepad up here. I can show you guys it. I'll get a Word document up. 1 second. So then I can, if I can't show you guys my face, I'll show you guys a Word document where I can write it out. Hold on 1 second. There we go. All right, guys. So you should be able to see my screen. So recently, Instagram has been making some massive changes. One being Instagram Stories. So we're going to talk about what is an Instagram story. Why would I ever need to use it? Yesterday I saw that they've now introduced Instagram story tagging. Talk about that in this webinar. Uploading your previously shot content to Instagram stories. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. I'm going to show you guys how to actually monetize Instagram stories. So we'll start from there. Then tying in with Instagram stories, the world has gone crazy over the past 24 hours, 48 hours for Instagram Live. So this is now live streaming for Instagram. I'm going to talk about that and why you want to do it, if it's better than Facebook live streaming or better than YouTube live streaming. We might even do a quick live stream demo. I was trying to explain this to my friend this morning. I went to breakfast with, and basically what happened this morning was I said to him, I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if I jump on a webinar with you guys? There's hundreds of people here right now. So this, in a sense, is live streaming. If I then go ahead and get my iPhone, hop onto Instagram stories and show you guys my actual phone screen on your computers there, because I can reflect it onto the screen, which I will do, go live on Instagram stories and then live stream my computer screen, which is where you guys are live. That's kind of a bit of a mind screw around. It reminds me of Inception, the movie. But basically, there's going to be multiple people watching live streams on other people's live streams, if that makes any sense. To me, like I'd say, it kind of does, kind of doesn't, but we'll see how we go. So I'm going to show you guys live streaming and why it is important. I'm going to show the ins and outs of live streaming. And then we're going to touch on Snapchat here. We're not going to go too much into Snapchat because I'll show you guys Snapchat is very similar to Instagram stories. But basically, why would we want to use this? My dog just walked in the room. Why would we want to use this? Is it needed? And basically, what is the fuss about Snapchat? Who here understands what Snapchat is? Or even if you don't understand what Snapchat is, but you've seen buzz in the community about Snapchat and everyone talking about you have to be on Snapchat and you have to be doing everything by streaming every day, posting content. What content do I post? If you're in that boat, give me a 1 in the box so I can explain that better for you guys. Give me a second, I'm just closing my door. It's funny, my animals always want to come in when I'm doing webinars and they always knock doors open and start scratching on things and whatnot. Cool, so we're going to talk about Snapchat here briefly as well. And then what we're going to be doing, what else have I got on the list? The big one here, which is where it ties into everything, is branding versus selling. So this is really going to help you guys understand why people are doing Instagram stories, and I guess even in more of a sense, why people are doing Snapchat. Like, what is the point of it? And it all comes down to branding versus selling. And it also comes down to social media in general. So I'm going to talk about this a bit later on in this webinar here as well. One final thing that Instagram's also launched this week. It's funny because I had a basic webinar planned for this, but then there's been so many new updates coming out. So Instagram post likes and replies. So now you can actually reply directly to people's messages on Instagram. So say someone comments on your actual post. Previously, what you would have to do is say thank you at Luke McGuire, and then it would tag them in that post. Now you can reply and actually like that person's comment directly. And we'll talk about that in a minute. I'm going to show you guys something that we have coming forward with Insta Easy that's going to help automate that. Excuse me, instead of drink. Automate that process for you guys as well, and that's something no other tool in the world does. And speaking of Insta Easy, we're going to talk about, actually I'm going to reveal to you guys the locations feature. So this is going to show, I spelled that completely wrong. So this is going to show you how you guys can actually target local businesses. You can target local areas, and then have your account engage with those local targeted areas and businesses themselves. And where, say someone's gone to a specific place, you can target people that have gone to that specific place. And we've included that in Insta Easy. It is ready. It's going to be rolled out over the weekend, but I'm going to show you guys that here right now and everyone gets that for free if you're inside of Insta Easy. And then Instamate, I'm going to touch on this because it might go a bit long, this webinar, from this point on, so we'll see how much time we have. I don't want to take up too much of your time today because we have a lot of stuff to cover. Instamate, I'm going to show you guys the brand new free features you're going to be getting if you have Instamate. We've got Instamate 2.0 coming out. And I'm going to, rather than telling you guys them now, I'm going to show you in a bit. So if you're ready, if you're excited, I'm excited. I'm going to jump onto my phone in a second, and we're going to get started with Instagram stories first. So if you're excited, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys how you guys feel. If you're excited, because I'm excited for this. I saw a good comment just then. Business versus profiles, personal profiles on Instagram. So we're going to cover that as well. But if you're excited, I want to see all the comments here because I always get excited when I see you guys getting excited. And it's funny, everyone on webinars who's hosting webinars says, let me see how excited you are, because the more engaged you'll be, the more engaged I'll be. But I don't know about everyone else, but I genuinely feel that because when I see the vibes coming back, I can actually see the attentiveness here. I can see it go up like right now. I appreciate everyone here that's saying everything here. So let me get my phone up on my screen and let's get this started. I'm going to use this tool called Reflector. It's funny. Whenever I finish a webinar, people always ask me, how did you do that with your phone? How did you get your phone on the screen? So give me a second and you'll see what I mean. Let me know if you can see my iPhone here. Reflector 2, yeah, it's Reflector 2 that I got now. Excited, yes, 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 awesome. Far out, billions of yeses, that makes me very happy. So we're going good today. Sometimes this tool doesn't work that well, and it's good that my microphone's working for you guys. So let's get started here. Oh, now my friends are gonna, this always happens. My friends always message me as well. So, and for everyone who asked, yes, I'm recording this, you will get a replay right after this, so don't worry. But in saying that, let's get started with Instagram. So let's jump into the app itself. So as you can see here now, at the top here, there is this bar of circles. Who's noticed this so far? What I'm going to get you guys to do actually first is if you have your Instagram in your phone right now, if you're on the computer, go ahead and follow me because we can do some real live case studies right now. It's at Luke Maguire. I'm going to send you my username to all of you guys or www.instagram.com/Luke Maguire. Go ahead and follow me right now. I'll put it in the chat box as well because this we can get real interactive here and I can start to show you guys in real time some things. Johan's already following me. Thank you, Johan. Johan's one of our best friends and he's actually coming back after about a year of seeing him on the weekend, which is pretty exciting. Instagram.com, Luke Maguire. Cool. Send that to you guys all right now. So now that we've got that happening there, go ahead and follow me. Let me see if you guys, because I can see here who's coming in. I'm going to shout you guys out if you just followed me just now. So we have Dennis, Wow Wanted, My Successful Zone, Whoopi Chilies, that's a cool name, Mr. Mark, Riles, Coffee Journey for You, Shan's Tips, any more, cool, Sax Hayden, Brandon Spot, the brand Ooh Spot, I think I said that right. Jade, Baby Super Cute, awesome. We've got everyone here. I can keep on doing this for a bit, but go ahead and follow me here because I'm going to be doing a story in a minute. I'm going to show you guys live that you can actually go ahead and start to engage with it, start to work with it, and actually really start to actually engage. You can see up the top there, official flow just went live, and that's something you're going to be seeing very, very well. Bella says she can see herself. Good. I'm going to let you guys do this a few more times before we continue. And again, this replay is going to be going out to tens of thousands of people actually, so you might get some follows from there as well. So I'm going to scroll through you guys if you want to follow now, and then we can move on. I think that's been plenty of time. Welcome all my new followers. Kimberly, thank you for liking my photo because we might even reply to you when we get to that section of this webinar. So let's jump back over here. So this top section here is pretty new inside of Instagram. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed it. You may have actually worked with it already, but if you haven't, let's just get real basic first and show you what this all is about. This is basically what we call Instagram stories, and it's very, very similar to Snapchat. It's basically Instagram, well, Facebook owns Instagram, so it's Facebook's or Instagram's way to take over Snapchat. Facebook tried to buy Snapchat a few years ago. They said no. So they're like, well, if you're not going to do it, then we're just going to take it over and do our own version here inside of Instagram. So Snapchat's a mobile app only, so is Instagram. And basically, what you can do here is post content both live, so you can take pictures and videos as you're walking around as it happens, and upload it It will last 24 hours and then it will self-destruct. You will never be able to see again. You can save it to your phone, but for the viewers, it will disappear. What you can also then do is upload any content you have done in the past 24 hours. So say I could take a photo right now. Tonight, if I want to upload it to an Instagram story, I can do so there. Later in this webinar, though, I'm going to show you how a little trick that we've got coming in Instamate 2.0 that you can upload content from years ago if you wanted to, and that's something that's never been done. You guys are literally the first people in the world to see that, so that's going to be exciting here. But let's go through some examples here. Let's have a look at my friend Dion here, who seems to be partying in Vegas every single night of the week. You can see here, if there's a colorful circle around the actual photo, it means that I haven't seen this person's story yet. And if I click on it, I don't know if you can hear sound. It's kind of a bit laggy right now. On my phone, it's going okay. But you can see all these little dots up the top. That's how many stories he has. If I want to actually go ahead and replay that actual story, I simply click the left side of the screen and it will replay the previous one. I can go back and back, and if I want to go forward, I tap the right side of the screen and I can go forward and forward and forward and so on and so forth. You guys get the idea. But basically, this is a really cool way to show live things that are happening every single day. And this will tie into the branding versus selling a bit later on. Now, again, you can upload photos, you can upload videos, you can upload promotional content and whatnot, but this is a great way to actually start to brand yourself because people love flicking through this stuff. If I want to go to the next person, I simply swipe right, I can swipe back if my phone doesn't freeze on me, which I think it has. So there's Dion again. We'll swipe back to my friend Zach. He's quite active on here. He's a big fitness social media person on here as well. So you can see he constantly does branding, little videos of himself and whatnot. And I'm sure a question everyone's going to have is, I don't like speaking on camera, or I'm doing it for a local marketing client, or I'm trying to promote a product. How would I use this? We will talk about that. But I just want to show you the basics first. But if we go over here to Zach's profile, you can see here 500,000 followers. He's got a call to action here for his actual product, constantly posting value content, before and afters, then sales pictures and whatnot. You can still see here the actual ring around his profile. If I keep on clicking, if I go through it all, you can see the ring is now gone, which means I have been through his entire story. So if that makes sense to you guys so far, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat box if that makes sense so you can see how to actually use an Instagram story. So we have Cynthia, Kimberly, Gary, Johan's texting me on my Instagram, Robert, Alexander. All right, cool. Everyone says 1. If you don't understand, I will go over it again a bit later on, but let's keep moving here. So that's what an Instagram story is. It's little live bites of what people are doing every single day. Here's Dave Gritman. He owns Live nightclub in Miami, which is probably one of the most expensive top nightclubs over there, but he's constantly posting content about his life, content about his journey, content about his business. He breaks it up really, really well because people like buying from people. People like to be engaged and work with people when they trust them, they see what they do, and they see they're a person over a brand themselves or whatnot. Here's Dan Bazillion. I'm not going to go into there because those who know who Dan Bazillion is, it's probably going to be lots of naked girls and guns. Which I'm sure some people here might like, but on a webinar, I'm not going to be doing that, that's for sure. What I'm going to show you guys next is over here at the start. You can see there's the live option here. So these are people right now that are streaming live on Instagram. So let's have a look at official flow. This is Flow Rider, the rapper. So... And what I can do from here, so this is live happening right now. You're on this live webinar watching someone else go live on Instagram. You can go down the bottom here and you can comment. Hello, Flo. And then what I can do is like this actual post by sending hearts, and it says as many hearts as I want. It's just kind of a way. It's kind of like Periscope. They're kind of copying what happens on Periscope, but it shows people are engaged, liking what's going on. And right now, even though Instagram Stories, I'm going to get out of that before I lag out too much, Instagram Stories and Instagram Live, they haven't really limited the reach yet of your post. So everyone who's following this user is going to get a notification currently saying that they are live. But in the future, they might start to reduce that actual reach, just like they did on Facebook with business pages, and then start to make it with people who have engaging content versus a giant reach to everyone. Let's see who Royal Hotel, not even sure who this is. They have one person on their live stream. Looks like someone in the internet marketing world, and that's good that they're jumping on this trend because this is brand new, guys. So that is Instagram Live. That is Instagram Stories. You can probably see, if I want to scroll through it, or I can go through it, see what people are doing. I want to find some more branding company ones here, maybe. Bacon the Pig. Let's see what Bacon the Pig's up to. So this is a viral pig called Bacon the Pig, and people are going to go crazy for that. That's probably going to get more views than the Super Bowl, probably, because people are just obsessed with pigs. Scott says, is it safe to do Instagram stories when Insta Easy is running? Yes, it is completely fine to do so. And you can do live broadcasts. It's all fine with Insta Easy. Here's The Rock doing some stuff. And we can scroll through his stuff. And you can see what he's doing here is just being available to his audience. Now, again, let's take this back. Let me just jump back over. Actually, first of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys how to actually do this yourself if you want to upload your own story and whatnot. But then I'm going to show you why you would use this, how to use this to market your business, how to sell with this, how to build rapport, and then how to make money. Because at the end of the day, that's what really matters to most of us here, I guess, is how are we going to convert all the value we're giving to money, and how do we use it in different instances. So if you're on the right track, if you understand what I'm saying, write yes, let me know in the comments. Let me know yes, right. Let me see here. Yes, 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 yes. Paul, where to get the phone simulator? I said it before, but it's a tool called Reflector. It's not that expensive. But I use it all the time. I've used it for years. Cool. Jeremy says somewhat. Okay, well, what we'll do, Jeremy, at the end of this, we'll have a question and answer. Anything you don't understand, I can stay here for you guys as long as you need. I'm not in a rush today. By the way, you guys know I changed this webinar time twice because I thought I was going on a flight today to Adelaide and to South Australia, but it's actually tomorrow. So apologies for that if I confused anyone before. But cool. All right, you guys see how this is all working here. So let's go ahead and actually create our own Instagram, our own first actual live here. Sorry, we'll do an Instagram story first, then we will do a live. So there's Floyd Mayweather right now going live. So we can watch Floyd Mayweather live right now. Let me find where he is. And see, he went live 2 seconds ago and he's already got 10,000 people watching, and that's just going to go up and up and up. It's pretty crazy. So to do our own, what we can do here is we can go up to this little camera icon in the top left-hand corner. We click on that, and it takes me right away to, let me turn it over to my face. It turns it over right now to my actual camera. You can see down the bottom it says normal, live, and boomerang. We're not going to talk about boomerang today. It's a third-party app. We're going to talk about normal and live here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this, I'm going to get the comments up, and I want you guys to say hi to Instagram when you see me start recording it, because I want you guys to obviously be a part of this. It's more interactive this way. What's up, guys, on Instagram? We are live on webinar right now, and we're talking about Instagram stories. So everyone here who wants to say hello to Instagram, say hello in the comments here now, and we can go ahead and start talking about everyone on 2 live streams at once, which is pretty damn cool. So that's my first one there, guys. I'm going to go ahead and upload that to my story. I'm going to go ahead and do it again. Let's say hi. What's up, everyone? Awesome, guys. You guys are all in my live Instagram story today. Cool. So you guys get the idea of how this works. Put that there. And that is as simple as it is to create your own live. Now, here's my profile here. we're going to go ahead and click on my actual picture here. And this is this morning. You guys can see there was this lady on this bridge in Surfers Paradise feeding pigeons, which I feel are like the devil's bird. They're just horrible. And here we go with the actual story. It's still uploading right now, as you can see in the bottom corner, but I can go back and forward as I like. And what you'll see on my Instagram story on my personal account, it's a lot about just what I'm doing every single day. I'm just trying to show you guys a bit of a day in the life outside of the internet marketing world, but sometimes I like to provide value and whatnot. Ty Lopez is a great example of a guy who does lots and lots of Instagram stories, Snapchats, providing value because what he's trying to do is really build himself a brand. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump back over to my actual Word document, and we can talk about how we can actually use this ourselves as a business versus a brand. So if that's your number one question, if you understand how this works, you know how to upload now, you know how to do an Instagram story, you understand how it self-destructs within 24 hours, and it's little bite-sized pieces of things you're doing, but your question is, okay, Luke, I understand that. How do I make money with this, and how do I use this for my business? Because I'm not a celebrity. I'm not trying to get my own brand out there. If that's you, let me know in the comments, because it probably is going to be a lot of you. Let me just jump this over to my actual screen again for you guys. Where are we? Here we go here. All right, cool. Let me just click out of that there. So now we're back on this Word document here. Seems like everyone understands that. William says, show me the money. Sorry, I had a drink of water. Cool, so Instagram stories. Let's talk about what they're good for. And then we'll talk about the different niches. So we'll talk about local marketing, affiliate marketing, product selling, e-commerce, shout outs. So stories are, Tammy says show me the money as well. Instagram stories are great for providing bite-sized day in the life content. Oh, by the way, I didn't show you guys how you can upload content previously posted, so I'll do that in a minute. But it's great for providing bite-sized day in the life content. They're short videos or images that help, which, by the way, on Instagram, having short videos, I think on any platform, people don't want to be sitting there for half an hour watching a video. They like to see bite-sized pieces that that are engaging, and provide value to your audience. Now, this is all about branding, not directly selling. So what I mean by that, this is all about branding, not directly selling. People don't go, okay, let me ask you guys a question. Write the number 9 in the comments if you go on to social media because you can't wait to be sold to. I bet you no one's going to answer, and it's going to be crickets. Alexander says yes, he goes on to social media to be sold to. Well, you are going to be everyone's favorite client. He says, just kidding. I know you were kidding. No one goes on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, anywhere to be sold to. I hate going onto YouTube and seeing a 30-second ad that I have to watch. There's probably 1 in 1,000 that I find funny, and I actually watch the whole thing. This is one of the biggest parts of social media, guys. You are here to provide value, not to be sold to directly. So, provide value, not to be sold to. So, whenever you're like everyone wants to make sales, but the biggest mistake people make is they're trying to sell. When you get that mindset out and you go, I'm providing value, I'm going to provide content. Let me write some ways you can provide value if you want to know. Value content. It can be from personal, reshared content from your niche, funny content, because at the end of the day, if you're a brand and you're stoking any type of emotion with someone else, whether it's a funny video, viral meme, viral video, joke, whatever it is, it's attached to your brand, and that builds trust. That is providing value. Branding indirectly. So if you want to be doing like a shout out, or if you want to do a post, if you have an e-commerce product, for example, you want to do a shout out with it, you're using the product, but you're indirectly using it because you're using it out in an everyday situation. You're not saying, here's 50% off with a giant banner trying to sell, 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 sell. Always think, I'm going to write this down. Always think what you would think if you were the customer. So whenever you do any form of marketing on social media, always think what you would do if you saw that ad, if you were a potential buying customer. I do it all the time, and the number of times I go far out that is so damn silly. Or even though I'm not an overselly person either, but sometimes I go, wow, that's a bit too much. I'm going to break that down. I'm going to change this text here. I'm going to make it more humble, whatever it is. Always indirectly sell on social media by value, and then direct them to a website to sell. So you are completely fine to sell on an actual website. People go to websites to be sold to. Who here goes on websites and buys things from websites? I'm sure everyone has. Everyone here has bought one of my products. Websites are fine to be sold on because we are conditioned that way. Social media is different. You are there to hang out with your friends, to see what's going on, and if things pop up that gauge your interest, you might go ahead and buy it from there. And it will happen 10 times more once they've got trust and they understand your brand. And that's in general with posting content, but let's talk about Instagram stories here and how we can do that here. I'll put this down to a new page so I'm not confusing you guys. If anyone wants these notes, I can save them afterwards as well. I just like you guys flowing with me here. I'll send the replay out, I'll send the notes, just so you guys can understand. So, Instagram stories. Write in the comments what niches you guys are in. Right, let me know. So I might go, let's just start with e-com. So e-commerce, we can go local marketing, we can go affiliate, we can go offline business, we can go physical product. Physical product. What other niches do we have here? I understand you guys are giving options like pets, baby, kitchen, but are you selling it? Is it... actually, let me put a few of those in anyway. Let's go fitness. Let's just go pets. Let's do... so let's see what other ones we got here. There's a bunch of them. Let's go photography then. So a lot of people, you're saying the actual company, you're in fashion, you might be in finance consulting, that could be under local marketing. So let's talk about this as a whole, then we'll break it down into these three sections here. So in e-commerce, let's start with e-commerce. E-commerce is quite an easy one when it comes to Instagram stories, because if you have a physical product that you're trying to sell online, what I highly recommend doing with Instagram stories, and I'm seeing it so much, especially in the fitness niche, which I guess will overlap down here, is you can have the physical product. I wish I had my webcam on. I could show you an example. Actually, I was going to get my phone back up and show you there. I'll show you after. Say, for example, you guys saw that I have a product called Kiss Strips. They're teeth whitening strips. I use them. Let me see if my webcam... No, it doesn't. I use these teeth whitening strips as an e-commerce business. I sell them every single day. How would I sell this physical product in an e-commerce marketplace using Instagram stories? Let's talk about a few ways here. The first way I would do it is I could personally just take a picture of the actual product. So I can actually take a picture of the product, and then what I can do is I can upload that with text and a call to action. That's a really basic way of getting it out there, because people might not necessarily be going through all of your different Instagram pages every day, and they might not see all your updates. But with Instagram stories, it stays at the top of their feeds. And if they're clicking through everyone's stories, they'll come across your page. For example, just a quick stat here, Snapchat has the highest open rate of any social network, any form of email marketing, anything online in the world. It's above 80%. So people open over 80% of Snapchats, and it will be very, very similar for Instagram stories here as well. That's the first way. The second way would be is an actual product demo, how you're going to use this product, how it's actually affecting you. With teeth whitening strips, I could do this, and I could go ahead and actually show how I apply them, show a before and after. I say, hey guys, I got this new packet of teeth whitening strips today. This is what they look like. Show me undoing it. Show me putting them on. Showing an actual, basically a tutorial that you would see on YouTube. Now, this is the same for any niche. You can show tutorials in any way, shape, or form. Say I had a cooking page. I could actually Instagram story or Instagram live the different steps in this cooking process. And the reason for this is value, guys. This is providing value. What else you could do here? You could upload shout out picture, and this is going to be something big in the future. What I mean by this is, say for example, I got Zach, that guy I showed you earlier, the fitness guy, to take a picture with my actual product of teeth whitening strips here. I could obviously upload that as an upload to my account, but what I would also want to do is upload it to my Instagram story, because that's two places that this person will then see this promoted, sponsored post basically for free. So upload a shout out picture there. You could go onto Fiverr.com and get a small promo video done and upload the video, because you can upload stuff to Instagram stories from your actual phone. So that's a few different ways you can do that with e-commerce there. Johan says, what does text and call to action mean? I'll show you that in a minute when I jump back over to my phone. Bruce says, who am I going to kiss on a live stream story? No one's here right now, unfortunately. Maybe my girlfriend, if she's... I kicked her out before because I'm doing this webinar, so she was behind me, so she probably doesn't want to kiss at the moment, unfortunately. Tracy says an example of a promotional video. So, a promotional video. This could be anything from, so say, let's change the example. Let's say it was a different type of product. Say it's a weight loss tea. I could do a promotional video from Fiverr.com, cost me $5. It could be a slideshow video of my products, and it could have the benefits coming across the screen, such as lose X amount in X days. Obviously, you wouldn't make those type of claims, but give result-based proof. You can do a slideshow of before and after photos. You could basically do things in Instagram stories that you can't do with Facebook ads and whatnot. You can't post before and afters on Facebook ads, but you can do that in Instagram stories, because it's not promoting, it's actually just uploading it as an Instagram story itself, and there's no filters of what you can and can't post. That's as of right now. In a year's time, they might start to monitor it. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but you can go ahead and do that. Norm says you're not supposed to sell on Instagram. These do relate to selling in a sense, but at the same time, if I'm giving a tutorial video, guys, of how to use a specific product, showing a before and after of me using it, so not directly saying, you need to buy this right now, 50% off, go get it, we're about to run out, that's hard selling. If you're indirectly selling by using a product, using sponsors, doing shout outs, having a very nice value added Instagram story, that's really cool. Now on the flip side, let's drop down to local marketing, because this goes across to multiple areas here as well, and this is one of the main ways I would be using Instagram stories in any of these ways, but it works really well for local marketing. So who here is in the local marketing business? You have an offline business that can tie into local marketing anyway, because this will apply to the same thing. Who here runs their own business and they're looking to actually use Instagram and Instagram stories to get more people to see their business, to engage with their business, to get more customers through the door? Yes. Pest control, awesome. Like, so let's use pest control as an example, because if I can show you how to do this with pest control, you then will understand how to do this with any form of local business, not just for you, but for local clients. You guys know how big I am on training about how to go out, get local clients to pay you to do their marketing for their Instagram and whatnot. And because Instagram Stories and Instagram Live is here, guys, this opens up a brand new kettle of fish that no one's been able to do before. And this, guys, will put you so far ahead of the game. So local marketing, let's do pest control. You might think, how can I find content for that? Let's do the same thing for like law, real estate. Anything, this is the way to think about this. If you're a local business and you think your industry, like, okay, accountings are always a good one. People always think, okay, how am I going to get excited about accounting? People are often scared about accounting. People are scared about going into a law firm. People are scared about these type of things. Or if you're in pest control, for example, you might not think people find that engaging, but there's always a way to find things engaging and take it from a brand to a personal perspective. So, in saying that, if I was in the pest control niche, what would I be doing? First, on Instagram stories, I would be introducing the team. So constantly I would be having my team on my Instagram story. And this goes directly over to Snapchat as well if you want to do that. People like putting faces to the brands. So who is in the team? Do a 30-second video saying, hey, this is Stacey here. I work for ABC Pest Control. I've been in this company for X amount of years, and I just love it because of these reasons. Small but fun interviews with your actual staff and your team. Put the faces to the brands of these companies, whether it's yours or it's a local business and whatnot. That's really key here when it comes to local marketing, I find, especially in these more, not boring, but more niches that people don't get overly excited about. People should show big ugly bugs in the video. That was the next thing I was going to say. Every business has a really appealing part to it, whether you know it or not. Pest control, I would love to see an Instagram Live or a Snapchat or Facebook Live all about going into a roof to see what pests are around. There's TV shows, guys, on pest control where people are going and finding what pests are happening and whatnot. If I was in a law firm, let's put this on the other side, I would love to see behind the scenes of a law firm going to court, outcomes of clients. Outcomes of clients is a good one, both for Instagram upload, for a Facebook upload, for an Instagram story. That's what you could do there with law firms. Let's talk about if you guys have any restaurants. Let's do restaurants. I saw that in the comments here. Restaurants is a really good one, and it's one I always recommend people going out for local markets because there's so much value to provide there. So introduce the staff again. Chefs. Sorry, I spelled that wrong. I'll just continue. Chefs, we have waiters, waitresses, we have kitchen staff. That might not be as exciting, but what you can do is introduce the staff first of all. Second step would be is then show the processes that happen every single day in that business that everyone doesn't see. For example, cooking the food, or for a pest controller, prepping the gear for that day of what type of pest they might have to go out for, cooking the food, sharing short recipes. And this is just in general. Now let's share short tips of your niche. I met with a law firm last week, and the law firm was like, what content are we going to be posting? I'm going to say post short videos on tips, on top tips of what happened. Like these guys have a criminal law firm, for example, so they could show tips on what to do if you get pulled over. What are your real rights? Things like that people would love to see and do. People literally, like, I would love to have it go on Instagram every day and find out the top tips about what my rights actually are, what things can actually be done. If I'm in a car injury, what are the things I need to do first? If I'm buying a home for the first time, what are the key things I need to look out for? So for real estate, this will be my last example, then we can move on because I think you guys get the idea. Real estate, I want to know first homeowner questions, remortgaging, insurance. All these questions that you might think. Car sales, same thing. What do you do when you buy a new car? Always provide tips of what's happening in your niche. If you're wanting to get more business, say for example pest control, say these are the things you might want to look out for if you think you might have a pest problem. You guys get the idea. Always think about what's value in your actual brand and service, because what you think might be really basic to you is probably going to be providing a huge amount of knowledge to other people. I know I face that sometimes still whenever I release a new product. I think, should I do a video on how to actually create a brand new Instagram account, for example? I've done it a billion times, so for me, it's second nature. But for someone who's never done it before, they love that spoon-fed and that value content because it really helps them through it. So don't ever think whatever you know is not valuable, because I guarantee it is. And if you can break it down into short little Snapchats and Instagram stories and Facebook Lives and whatever you're doing, that is the value people want to see. Let me just see if we've got any questions here. How often do I do this? So Instagram stories, like on my personal page, I probably just do it. I don't, honestly, my personal Instagram account, I'm pretty slack on it. I post content about just me personally. It's my only place that isn't business, really. It's just a lot of me traveling and what I like to do. And if you follow me on my stories and whatnot, you'll see that there that it's pretty chilled. But I'm going to try to start making a bit more businessy and whatnot. But you can see that. So let's go physical products, same as e-commerce, affiliate marketing. You would just do similar things. So you could literally film the screen talking about, so say you built an Instagram account on fitness and you want to sell an affiliate product related to fitness. How would you do this? Well, you've got all these fans from Insta Easy, from engaging, if you're doing Instagram ads or whatever you're doing to build your audience. Now, you're doing an Instagram live or you're doing an Instagram story, but you're not the owner of the product that you're promoting as an affiliate. How would you then go ahead and promote someone else's product using these methods? Well, first of all, it's probably one of the easiest ways, is because these sales pages that these people have already made have all the social proof. They have the before and afters. They have the stories. You could do a story by yourself or an Instagram live saying, hey guys, you know, well, I've faced this problem for my whole life, or one of my friends has this issue with eating too much, but he picked up this tool that, or this system that he actually ended up losing X amount over this time purely from juicing. What are your opinions on juicing? Do you believe in it or not? The next Instagram story, or the next slide basically, will have a link to this product if you want to check it out. Don't oversell it if you're doing affiliate marketing on products that aren't yours. But for example, you guys know you can all promote Insta Easy, for example, and you can actually go ahead and make 50% commissions on every sale. You could do a video, an Instagram story on you personally saying, I've been able to grow my Instagram account by X amount of followers. It's all about engagement. Just rehearse what I've been saying to you guys over and over again. Let people know. Say it comes down to engagement when you want to build your audience. What if I could show you guys a way that you go ahead and actually automate all your engagements 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even while you sleep? I'm doing that right now. I'm going to show you guys on the next page a link that you can go ahead and pick this up right now. Next page, affiliate link, and you can send them directly to that affiliate sale. You've provided the value, you've shown the proof, you then go ahead and sell. And that's how you can do it. But you're selling indirectly, you're not trying to overdo it. So that makes sense there. I'll go over these a bit later on, but you guys get the idea of what's happening there. Kimberly says that's a brilliant idea. Yeah, it's a really cool way of doing affiliate marketing because you've built a niche page. You can then actually film the actual screen of their sales page, show them everything there, and then show them, just feed them through the sales page itself, because people will keep flicking through Instagram stories. It's insane, and I'm so excited for the statistics to come out on that. So we've kind of covered that. We've covered Instagram Live. Let's go ahead. Snapchat, similar to Instagram stories. So let's not jump into that now because this is already gone for the 45 minutes I said. We'll keep going for a bit longer, guys. So if you guys are enjoying this, let me know. Put a 1 in the box. I want to see you guys here. 1 in the box. Awesome, guys. Melanie says, if these stories don't last, why would we do all of this? I'll talk about that in the question and answer time. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about, let me show you guys first of all how you can upload your own content and then how you can tag people in your Instagram story. And to show you that before, them across onto Instagram posts, likes, and replays. So let's go, let me just change this back over, guys. One second, just need to connect this up. Here we go. All right, guys, you can see my phone okay now? Cool, cool, cool. So Robert says, how do you upload a video? All right, cool, everyone sees this here. So how do we upload our own content? It's as simple as going up here to the photo again, and then, oh, first of all, if you want to go live, you can scroll across to the right or hit the live button, and it says live video will appear up here on Instagram, blah, 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 blah. Start live video, and it will just keep on recording and recording and recording. Again, they self-destruct after 24 hours, and I'll tell you why I think it's a good thing versus it staying there forever in a little bit. But to actually post our own content, we go up to that little camera, go to normal, and you simply swipe down. Then you can go ahead and select any content down here that you've posted in the last 24 hours. This picture here was me in 2007 or something in Las Vegas, the first time I ever went, with about, I don't know, $200 to my name. And that I actually just screenshotted last night on my actual computer. I just screenshot the photo from my Facebook, and it ends up there. So that's one way you can get old content back into here to actually doing it. You can, let's say I wanted to, there I am back in the day, wearing some horrible clothes. But in saying that, let's say I can click on the actual screen and type in follow tag. When you tag, this actually puts a hyperlink to the people there. So I can go Adam Gripchick, and you can see here it's brought up all of my friends related to that. He was there a second ago. There he is. Gripchick. So now what's going to happen is when I click on that, when I post this, that Gripchick is going to be a hyperlinked link to his account. Now, how is this going to work for us soon? Well, with shoutouts and people being Insta famous, and the Insta famous tool I'm giving you all for free, by the way, coming out, this is going to be a new way for shoutouts. So people can upload content now. Influencers can upload content to their stories, tag your actual page, and send traffic directly from that story to your page. Now, when we talk about, I'm going to be doing an Insta Famous webinar talking about influencers and shoutouts and giving you all Insta Famous, my next tool, for free, which is going to be one of the biggest marketplaces for Instagram and just social media influencers as well. We're going to talk more about this and how this will really affect, but I think you can see the basics of how you could do this. Or if you built one really big Instagram account up, because again, inside of Insta Easy, we give you 3 accounts we give you 3 accounts, guys, to automate. So you build three accounts in the fitness niche. You want to go ahead and then take traffic from one of them to either a brand new account or to another one. You can upload a photo of your other account to your Instagram story and say, go ahead and follow this account for more fitness related content or whatever it might be, and start to really share your fans amongst your different fan pages. So when you're posting to the multiple Instagram accounts, there's a bigger chance they're going to see that content. So I hope that makes sense for you all. So we're going to move on from here. David, yes, there's going to be a replay. I think I've said it a few times here. We'll get the replay out afterwards. Vanessa says, where's the live option again? Your camera, down the bottom left here, you see it says live. There you all over here answering questions. You guys get the idea. So, moving on from there, let's go back over here to this here. And I remember at the start of this, I wanted you guys to go ahead and follow me. I'll send my link in the thing here because we'll do some live examples right now. At Luke McGuire is my username, or Instagram.com/Luke McGuire. Now this is going to be something that's going to be pretty powerful, I think. I don't know why they haven't done it since the beginning. So if you haven't followed me yet, go ahead and follow me right now so I can welcome you guys. You can see a bunch of you guys are here now. And again, I'm sending this out to tens of thousands of people, so you're all going to get a little shout out. Cool, cool, cool. And I'll go back and follow you guys and follow back you guys after this, because I love following my audience and seeing what you guys are up to. So what we're going to go ahead and do is let me go ahead and let me take I might upload a photo right now. Let me go and post, cancel. I don't want to go to the camera. Oh, I need to take a picture. Let me do this later on. What we're going to do is let's go to this picture here. This is my latest picture. So if you guys are on my Instagram account, you can go down to the bottom here. Actually, let's do one of just me where it makes more sense, rather than all my friends getting notifications. Let's go to this photo here, if it wants to load. And we're going to do a live example here. So if you're on this picture, go down the bottom here and just write a comment right now, and I'm going to show you guys how we can use the like and reply features, and I can do this with you guys right now. And to follow me, Olivia, you click on the link and you can hit follow, or you can go on Instagram and search for @LukeMcGuire. So I want to see you guys come in here on that photo. It's my third photo. All right, cool. A bunch of you guys are on there now. So let's go ahead and we're going to go and awesome. You guys are awesome. So I see you guys here. What's strange though is that, let me just check this other one now. See, I hate when these things happen on webinar, because I was liking and engaging with content just before, and now it's not there for me. This is what happens when they go through these weird beta stages of releasing things and whatnot. So now I've got you all to comment on my picture, and I'm going to look strange because I can't go ahead and like your comments. Let me go ahead and just check this out on the computer, because maybe they haven't updated it there yet. Instagram.com/LukeMcGuire. So this is frustrating as hell. So basically, what was happening yesterday, and I did an actual video on it, which I'll just have to send to you guys right after this, is that I could go in and actually like and engage and reply to physical comments inside the actual feed. So let me just jump over to the actual thing. Someone says here, Arthur says to click on the actual photo. Nah, yesterday I could just literally reply to you guys directly. So that's annoying. So let me do this. Let me show you an example on the computer right now. I'm going to get my Google Chrome up. Instagram like and reply. See, Bonnie says she can like and reply. You can reply on hers. Let me see if I can find the new feed here, because if not, what I'll do is I'll just do a video tomorrow on how I can actually go forward and like and reply on that. Let's see if this way works here, because oh, there we go. No, see, that's what's happening now. Right now, if I'm going to show you this here, sorry guys, we'll move forward in a second. It's just I wanted to make sure I just completely didn't get that right. Instagram here says I need to swipe right across, and I can reply here, but that's just tagging them in the comments below. That's not actually liking their post itself. What I had earlier, down the right side here, had love hearts. You could like the actual photos, and you could reply to them directly there. But why would we want to do this? The reason why we would want to do this is because we can personally engage with people that are on our page. Right now, we can do that by tagging them and making it a separate comment. But when it comes down to actually getting better engagement, we would love to be able to like individual people's comments and reply to people individually, just like on Facebook. You know, on Facebook, you do a post, you can reply, you can do it right below there, no problem at all. And obviously, they must be rolling it out and rolling it back again and whatnot, but that is coming. And with Insta Easy, guys, we are going to have an option that's coming that you can go ahead and actually automate your account to like and engage with those comments and people that have engaged on your content. Because while it's great that Insta Easy brings new followers to your page, you then would really, well, I personally want to really engage with the people that are already following me. A big thing people worry about a lot is I've got all these new fans. How do I get more fans? How do I get more fans? How do I get more fans? What people really should be thinking is, I've got all these fans, now how do I mold them and make them love me even more and engage with me even more so I can convert the fans I already have? Because getting new fans is great, but if you're not looking after the ones you already have, there is no difference there. So yeah, I've got a few other people in the comments here having that same issue. So sorry about that, guys. You know, Instagram likes to play tricks, and when you do things live, that happens there. But what I'm going to show you now of Insta Easy. This is the locations feature. So who here has Insta Easy? Put a 1 in the box if you do. Who here doesn't have Insta Easy? Put a number 2 in the box, and if you don't know what it is, put a number 3 if you want. I'll explain it real quick. But this is going to be a feature that everyone requested. Wow, everyone, lots of people here. Okay, shit. That's been the biggest one come today. So some people have it, some people don't have it. So long story short, what Insta Easy is, instead of going out and having a like and a follow and engage with your audience every single day to, because if I like your photo, you like mine back. If you like 1,000 photos, 1,000 people might not like you back, but say 300 might, and that's building your audience and your engagement if your account is as well. So guys, everyone has been asking for a locations feature, and we have implemented it. It's done. Everyone gets it for free this weekend. We're rolling it out, and I've had my team do it. I need to fix up these poorly spelled writing here. My team's Brazilian, so they're okay at English, but sometimes they do things a bit silly. So everything is the same. Right now, I'm going to actually turn this off. I'm going to go follow and have my account start to follow people again because I've unfollowed a lot of people. And then basically what we've got here is 2 extra options. First is, I didn't even tell you guys about this, is we have whatever you want. If you write a bunch of hashtags here and copy it across to here, rather than doing it manually again, you simply click this button and it will bring them across to save you guys a lot of time. So, secondly, the geolocation, I'm just going to call it geo-targeting or something much easier. Stand 2 new boxes. Again, Insta Easy. I just really love making this look super simple and lazy. The way this works is, let me actually show you. Actually, I'll just tell you guys, I think you guys get the idea. In Instagram, you can actually search for people in places, by hashtag and by actual usernames. The places option often gets not looked at. So say if I take a photo and I am in Sydney, Australia, what's that mean? Instagram knows that, and they're going to add you to the places section. If I checked into a local business, like a local restaurant, Instagram knows that, they're going to add me to the places for that local place. So what I can do here is, say I wanted to follow people in a specific place. So say I say Sydney. I live in Sydney. I've taken a photo in Sydney. I'm tagged in Sydney. Come in Sydney. And then Sydney, Australia is right there. Now, all of a sudden, I'm going to click on that. I'm going to start following people in Sydney, Australia, just like that. Is my audio okay, guys? Just making sure my audio is okay. Just let me know. Just write yes if it's okay. Cool, cool. A few people said it was cutting out a little bit. Sorry, guys. Perfect. Some people saying in and out. I'll speak a bit slower just to ensure it does not cut in and out. Oh, how frustrating. All right, guys. So that seems to... Let me close Reflector. That's probably what might be lagging things up. But so you can see here the following option here. What we can also do is I can type in Gold Coast, where I am. And it's not only going to show me where I am, it's going to show me businesses around my actual area. So Warner Brothers Movie World, a big theme park here, SeaWorld, Gold Coast Airport, Harbour Town, big shopping centre. I can type in, if they've tagged if if they've been tagged in there, in my phone, then I know they're going to be here. Koi Dining. This is a local restaurant near me. Now, the same thing goes here for liking pictures in a specific place. Let's type in Las Vegas, Caesar's Palace, Circus, all the different things are here. There's suggestions, but there's way more if you know a specific area or place or business that you want to target. So this is going to target people that have been to these places, not the actual profile, but the people that have been to these areas and live in these areas. So how is this going to actually work? Well, basically, if you're looking at a local marketing perspective, so say you have your own business, or say you want to go out and sign people up to pay you to do their local marketing for them, you can go in here and type in both a location, so only have your Instagram account engage with users in your area, because there's no point going out for just general hashtags around the world. They want buyers to come through the door. And how would you do this? By targeting specific locations. So you can enter locations here and use them as many as you want, and InstaEasy will only engage with those locations. Taking it one step further, guys, you can then engage with local businesses. So say, for example, don't know if I have one here, Sin City nightclub here in the Gold Coast. Let me go platinum. Platinum nightclub, Broadbeach, on the Gold Coast. I'm just doing this as an example because these are my local businesses. I don't know local businesses from around the world, right? So basically, say I have my own nightclub, or say I want to go to a nightclub. I say to them, hey guys, I want to take over your Instagram engagements and grow your Instagram account every single day, driving thousands of targeted fans to your actual account, and more importantly, into the doors of your business. What I'm going to also do is go out and actually target followers of your competitors by these sections here. So follow recent people in your competitors and whatnot. I can put in the same places here. And then also what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to target people that have either been to your establishment or that just live on the Gold Coast in general. I'm going to do this for you for this price every single month. I'll do the first 3 days for free, because again, in InstaEasy, you have 3 accounts you can use, guys. Automate them for 3 days, show them the proof first, do the contract directly after, make sure you explain how much it's going to cost for the month and whatnot, and then say, I'm going to have all your competitors' followers, people that have gone to your competitors' pages, and have people that come to your venue engage with every single day, building trust for your brand, your audience, and driving people through your doors more so than any other club on the Gold Coast. If they say no, say, okay, that's fine. Please don't take it personally if I'm going to go to the next club and be offering this same service. We're going to obviously say it in a way where they know that you're going to be targeting their followers if they don't sign you up right now. So it's a good scarcity tactic to do this. So I've got a local marketing webinar that I've done previously. It's in my YouTube channel. I'll send that out afterwards as well, where we go more into depth with that. So Scott says he doesn't see this. Vanessa says she doesn't see this option with InstaEasy. Yes, right now we haven't released this to everyone yet, guys. This is a brand new feature that we're going to be releasing over the weekend, 100% for free for you guys, just for being really awesome customers of InstaEasy. So that's a free upgrade for you guys there. So that's one way you can use this location feature in your benefit, and it's really, people have been screaming for it, so that's there for you guys right now. So if that makes you happy, let me know. Write yay in the box, Y-A-Y, right, yay. I want to see that here. And then I've got one other thing I want to quickly touch on, which you might have seen, you might not have seen. Awesome, guys. Kim Alexander, Tim, Cynthia, Benjamin, Arthur, Bonnie, Darryl, Luke, Kimberly, Margaret, Jason, Jeremy, Tia. Yeah, I can't keep on going. I'll be here all day. Awesome. Kimberly says she's not in local business, but it's a great option. Oh, for sure. This is a great option for what, if you wanted to target English-speaking countries only, you could target states and English-speaking countries. Instagram doesn't allow you to put in a whole country, unfortunately, but cities, states, that's completely fine to do there. So that's the first thing I wanted to show you. Now, next point here, who has Instamate? Put a 1 in the box if you have Instamate. And if you don't have Instamate, put a 2 in the box. Okay, lots of people have Instamate here as well. Bruce says the number 1, then spells out 1, and then wrote 1 WON. Yeah, awesome. So a bunch of people here do have Instamate. Some people don't have Instamate. Basically, what Instamate allows you to do is post content from your actual computer to your Instagram accounts. Otherwise, the only way to do it is through your mobile device. Instamate lets you find content, edit content, post content, and schedule content to your actual account on Instagram, and for multiple accounts actually, which is pretty cool. So that being said, we have a giant, like a huge update coming for Instamate, which is why I haven't been doing any recent launches. I've been working on the tools we have to look after you guys, because that's way more important to me than trying to constantly launch things like every other month that people seem to be doing. People do launches twice a month. I think it's the point of a launch to me is to release something that's meant to be around for years, that truly solves a problem and constantly is up to date with what's going on. So again, the new Instamate update hasn't been released yet, guys. So neither of these have been released. This Insta Easy one's being released over the weekend, so you can have access to that then for free. Instamate, I'm not sure who here's seen my update I did in the VIP group, in the Instamate VIP group. If you haven't seen, actually let me say this, if you haven't seen the update in the Instamate VIP group, write the number 9. Write the number 9 so I can go over. Okay, awesome. See, it's crazy. Like, it was one of the most viral updates. So this is going to excite everyone here who has Instamate. And Andy, this is going to excite you with your question you just had just then. So let me just go over here. Let me just turn off my chat. Otherwise that would be going crazy. So I'm not going to go into this too much here as well, because I want to do a proper webinar revealing this all to you live. But I gave you guys a sneak peek, and this isn't the final outlook of it here. So this is going to be Instamate 2.0, and we're going to make this look much prettier and whatnot. But some of the brand new... So by the way, if you have Instamate, you are going to be getting Instamate 2.0 for free. So a free 100% upgrade. There's only going to be one section in there that we're going to give you guys an offer to if you want to pick it up, but I'll tell you why that is in a minute and you'll understand. But everyone will be getting this offer here that I'm showing you right now for free. So some of the brand new updates we have got coming with Instamate is, first of all, video uploads. You guys have been screaming for video uploads in Instamate. Currently, it doesn't support video uploads, which actually sucks, right? It sucks. So we're going to give you the Instagram video uploads as a free add-on inside of Instamate, because you guys have been so patient. Just so you guys know, again, Instamate's the only tool that does what it in the world of what it actually does. There's things that try to do similar things. There's nothing like this in the world. Instamate was the biggest launch ever on JVZoo. It went crazy, right? So over the past years, just like stories and stuff I showed you just then, there's a lot of things that have come out. So first of all, video uploads you're going to be giving, we're going to have that added for free for you guys. Secondly, Instagram stories upload. So you'll be able to upload content directly to your account as an update, but also to Instagram stories, which I showed you today. So this can be content from years ago. This is only any content you have on a computer, you can upload it to your Instagram story. Just check the little story button here that we have here. This is how we have it set up now, but I'm probably going to have a story tab on the side over here as well. So you get video upload. You're going to get Instagram story uploads for free. You're going to get emoji integration, so you can have all the emojis you would use on your phone. Just literally click the little emoji icon, and it's going to add in whatever emojis you choose. Account management. So this is what we're building right now. This is the final piece to the puzzle. We have an account. We want to put account management in, so you can actually edit actual content, reply to people in there manually through Instamate itself, rather than going in your app, deleting and whatnot. That isn't 100% yet, but we think we're going to get that very, very soon. Editing schedule posts. I know that's a basic thing, but everyone's going to be getting that. We're going to upgrade the number of accounts you can use inside of Instamate and allow you to delete them as well. Right now it's 3 accounts, but to delete them you have to message our support and whatnot. The only reason, we weren't being dicks when we're trying to give you guys 3 accounts that are locked in. We just didn't want you guys to have thousands of accounts running and scheduling and posting at the same time that might affect your account. So that was purely to ensure that you guys are looked after. And after a year now of Instamate coming out, you get that for free as well, and as well as editing, scheduling accounts. So now the number one big thing that you guys are going to be, this is probably my biggest thing that I'm excited to actually introduce. So let me just cover what you get so far. Again, you get Instagram stories upload both video and imagery. So you can do banners, you can do whatever. A really cool thing I saw someone do the other day on their phone was actually have a shout out. It was a generic shout out from a celebrity in the internet marketing world, Gary Vaynerchuk, many of you may know. And he downloaded that video, posted it to his Instagram story, and then it was about fitness and whatnot, being like, hey guys, what's up? I've taken over this Instagram for a bit, and here's some really cool tips on whatnot, on fitness, for example. My friend uploaded that video of Gary Vaynerchuk to his Instagram story, and it looked like that Gary Vaynerchuk had taken over his Snapchat. So this is going to be the future of Instagram marketing, and when you can upload it from your computer rather than having to download it, make it in the right file size, sync it, all this type of stuff, yeah, it's going to be much easier to do this through Instamate. So that's going to be put in there. Secondly, you're going to get video uploads, both through Instagram stories and through the actual normal upload in Instagram by itself. We're going to be giving you the ability to delete accounts, and we're going to give you guys more access to more accounts. And what else did I say? There was one more thing. Emoji integration, and we're finally working on account management, guys. So basically, you're going to get all of those upgrades for free if you have Instamate right now. If you don't, you can still get it, but we're going to be launching this out to the public in March. This is a public launch that we're going to be launching to the world in March. But if you have Instamate, you're going to be getting this much earlier before anyone else in the world gets it as a free upgrade here. Now, the one, Melanie says, what about Insta Easy? I'm not sure. Let me know what you mean, what about Insta Easy? So you guys will get that update there, 100% free there. Now, the only thing that I have to actually charge for as an upgrade, if you want it, you don't have to have it. You don't have to have it, guys. But I want to make sure you guys know that the reason behind why I have to charge for this one thing. Right now, guys, you have all been scheduling posts in Instamate, and you have to leave your browser open for that scheduled post to post. And you don't need to tell me, well, actually tell me, who here finds that frustrating as shit that you have to leave your browser open for the post to actually post to your Instagram? Gary says, I do. Gary says somewhat. I know you mean yes. Alexander says yes. Absolutely. It's a little irritating. It's hugely irritating. Worst thing ever, David says. Edward says, yeah, F that. Okay, guys. So I want you guys all to... Oh, my God, they're coming in. I want you guys to understand. Again, the reason I'm doing this is not to be a dick, because the only reason we have that option available is to have it scheduled like that is so we can offer you guys a one-time investment. To have a one-time investment, to have your Instagram account posting content, it needs to be connected to an online connection. So with Instagram, to do all this stuff in the background that we do in Instamate, it needs to be having a live internet connection. Currently, right now, when you post, it uses your own IP address at home. It uses the same IP address you have in your phone when you post through your phone. That's why it has to be, currently, it's the scheduler needs to be open on your computer, so there's an active internet connection to post. Because if there's not, then what happens? There's no internet connection, it doesn't connect. So, the way to get around this, the only way to get around this is to do this through IP addresses, where we go ahead and basically have your Instagram account, an Instamate account, running on a different live internet connection through its own individual IP address. so you can close your computer down and it will be running through an IP address. So basically, what we are going to be offering for people who have Instamate now is going to be cheaper than what people get in launch week, because in launch week we have to have affiliates so we give 50% to and whatnot. If people want to upgrade, we have actually created an IP system here that actually allows you to take all of your Instagram accounts on Instamate, put it across to an actual IP address where it will be a monthly cost. It won't be a very expensive monthly cost. It will have to be a monthly cost because we're renting IP addresses, we're syncing it with Instamate, we're looking after the service here. It's a big, big upgrade for us to do. But unlike some of the competitors that sometimes that have these, if you have 10,000 fans, it costs $300 a month. It's not going to be anything like that. It'll be below $50 a month, probably a lot less than that actually. We're just working that out right now. So basically, we're going to be using proxies and IP addresses for every account. This will be an upgrade for you guys that will have to be paid just for this section. So if you're happy using it right now, using the posting directly in the bookmark section and posting manually every day through Instamate, just clicking the post button, that's fine. But I know a lot of people want the upgrade that they can actually go ahead and have everything be set and forget for the next year for them, for their clients. And a really cool thing with this as well, when we put you guys on an IP address, you don't have to use Google Chrome. You can use Safari, you can use Mozilla, you can use whatever browser you want to use because it's all done through us in the back end through IP addresses. So you don't have to worry about that. So that's going to be an upgrade for you guys there. Vanessa says, yeah, geo-targeting is coming on the weekend. I just ran through that before, Vanessa, so you can see the replay there. Dennis says, will it be more reliable? Well, the thing is, once we put your actual Instagram posts onto an IP address, it is 100%, there's nothing that can go wrong. What right now people are having issues with, if they have two browsers open with the scheduled posts there, it might double post because there's two Instamate pages open with the same scheduled post ready, it'll double post. If you have one, then it'll just post once. It'll be Instamate right now is extremely reliable if you follow the instructions to a T, but with this, if you want to put it on the IP addresses with a small monthly fee, it will be 100% reliable because it's set and forget and it's all done in the back end. Tim, so basically you don't have to own both. If you have Instamate 1, you get all those initial upgrades for free, and then the recurring IP model where you can close your account down and whatnot, that will just be an individual payment upgrade or investment for as long as you want to run with it. So that's going to be included there as well. So in saying that, we've been going for an hour and 20 minutes, guys. This has gone for quite some time. Let me see what else we have here. Let me just touch on this final topic here that I want to say here. And then we'll do some questions and we'll finish this up because it's been a while here. Alan says, can't complain about the monthly fee after all the free upgrades. Yeah, exactly. That's why I wanted to do it, guys. You know, I have a team as well that have percentages in this launch, and they said, why don't we sell Instamate 2 as and just give them a discounted rate? And I said to myself, look, these guys have been with me for a year or a couple of months or however long you've been with me. You've already invested in Instamate for brand new features. You shouldn't have to buy it again. And I did not want that, so I said, no, there's no way I won't even launch this product unless I'm allowed, not even allowed, it's my product, but I want everyone to be happy. I want everyone to be in a good place who has Instamate. For supporting me, guys, you guys don't understand how much it means, so I'm always going to be supporting you guys back as well. So if you don't have it, I'll put the links real quick in here. Let me just close out of this. Instamate.com and so, and timelines for this, so InstaFamous coming out probably end of this month. You guys will get that all for free. It's an Instagram influencing network. Secondly, Instamate, the upgrades, we'll probably roll that out early January. I'll try to aim for the end of the year, but you know, I'm here to work crazily, but sometimes my team obviously wants Christmas and have a bit of a not relaxing, but just cut things back a bit, which I understand. And I think when people relax, they can then go out and get a lot more done when it comes to a new year. And then Insta Easy, the new geo-tagging feature, will be out over the weekend. So probably Saturday, Sunday, you'll all have access to that, and you can start to smash that coming up now as well. So the final two things I want to talk about. One thing I'll touch on now, I'll do another webinar on this more in depth, but branding versus selling. We talked about before that. I want to give you guys a bit of an overview here of why people use Instagram stories, why they use Snapchat, because everyone is focused on selling and they're forgetting about branding. And what I mean by that is, if I'm on Facebook, I see a bloody pair of Ray-Bans for sale that's in my newsfeed, or shoes that are some cool new shoes that are coming out there in my newsfeed. I don't know the brand. I don't often buy this and rarely do. But if I need new shoes, I go down to the store, I buy some pairs of Nikes or Converse or something because they branded themselves and I trust the brand. It's mentally done in the back of my head for so long that if I want shoes, I'll get some Nikes. If I want gym shoes, Adidas, Nikes, whatever it is, I don't go and find something on e-commerce or on Alibaba or anything like that, guys. I go out and know what I brand. I buy what brands I trust. So while it's amazing to focus on selling, because we all want to make sales, also think about branding, because that's where most businesses fail. They don't make a brand for themselves. They don't actually position themselves as a brand that provides lots of value. They're providing a product without the brand. So I hope that kind of makes sense. Now, finally, the final thing I want to say to you guys is coming up to the new year. Now, I know it's Christmas time now. I know everyone's getting excited about holiday time, eating food, and I can't wait to eat food. I did a video yesterday for my affiliates, my customers, you guys, to say thank you behind my Christmas tree, saying I can't wait to put a lot of weight on. Put it on #1 in the box if you can't wait to eat a lot of food over this Christmas, New Year's time. Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, holiday time it is. I'm sure everyone's excited to eat lots of food, because I know I am. Yes, I know. Some mean ones in here. Someone just called me a fat F. Thanks, mate. Very nice of you. But yeah. So I'm excited, right? So it's going to be a good time to eat a lot of food. But in saying that, coming into the new year, everyone has this mindset of new year, new me. You guys are going to get bloody swamped with product launch emails, and it's 2017. Let's go ahead and get on the right foot, and this is why you need to buy this. Like, just don't. I just don't do that, because I know the shiny objects that are coming out there. Even the next 2 weeks, even this week, there's so many products coming out and shiny objects and whatnot. And actually, what I'm going to be doing, I might even do it today, because I was thought to myself, I see all this stuff coming out. I'm always looking at launches that are coming out and whatnot. The past couple of weeks, most launches have been absolute flops, because it's just, most of the stuff has just been really crap, and I'm sick of seeing it. I think it's good to see people are switching on and not buying shiny objects every day of the week. So, but I'm always looking at stuff, and I used to always do review videos every single week for you guys, because I wanted you guys to see what my personal, non-biased, very cutthroat opinions on these are. So I haven't done them for a while, because I've been focusing on not even looking at that and focusing on bigger systems that are more expensive. You guys have seen some of my webinars I've been doing with some partners, more expensive, but actually get results. But what I wanted to do this week, since there's so many product launches out, and I'm sure you guys are on lots of other people's lists and whatnot, I'm going to do probably a 15-20 minute review video of maybe 3 or 4 products that are either out or coming out, and breaking them down, because there's going to be a lot of hype around this stuff coming out. So I thought it'd be a cool idea to do a 20-minute breakdown of what I can get done, what I cannot get done out of the box, and what is actually worth it versus not worth it, and if it's even worth it or not, you know. Like, end of the day, low ticket products might solve a small problem, but you need lots of pieces put together, and these sales pages show it as going to be, oh, this is going to be this is going to make you $1 million overnight, and it's a little tool that's a WordPress plugin that it's not going to. So I'm gonna I hope you guys always can listen to me when I do product reviews and whatnot, because I am very honest. Like, I'm not an affiliate marketer, guys. While I will send an affiliate link, and I'm very transparent about that if I recommend something, my core business isn't that. My core business is creating softwares that other affiliates can promote, and that's why I guess my products always end up, well, this year I'm the #1 affiliate on JVZoo, and that's not being saying that in an ego way. That's just because my products sell because I feel they really do work and solve problems, and they're not rehashed crap going out, right? So I'm going to be doing a review video of a handful of products this week, and if they're any good or if they're not good, and we're going to see how well they work straight out of the box. So rather than you guys getting your hopes up of what's coming out, let me get my hopes up of these giant crazy sales pages, and then let me take the failure if they don't work and me be depressed rather than you guys being upset that you bought a product that doesn't work. So that's one thing. Now, the second thing I want to share with you guys is this month, I think I said it in the last webinar, I think, is OMG month. Who here knows what OMG is and who here doesn't know? Put a 1 in the box if you do. If you don't know what OMG is, put 2. Yes, David, there'll be a replay. I think I've said it to you 4 times now, my friend. Awesome. There's lots and lots of 1s and 2s. NHB Baby Steve says, awesome, guys. So, and Antonar says he's been members for years now. So lots of people do here. Some people don't. Julia says he joined from my recommendation. So long story short, not going to say the whole story here, but when I first started online marketing, I bought hundreds of just rubbishy products, plugins and whatnot. I made my first affiliate sale online ever selling a yeast infection ebook. Don't ask why, I'll tell you another time. Trying to find a product that matched a need, not a want. And I learned how to do this through a company and a team of experts in the field called OMG. And basically, it's a course. It's a 1-year course. It's a whole year course where they have experts, $1 million earners in Amazon, $1 million earners a month. So these are all in a month. $1 million a month earner in Amazon Liz, $1 million earner a month in affiliate marketing, Mike Long, $1 million in local marketing, Cotton Grammar. There's more and more and more. Bob Proctor from The Secret, he's involved with it, guys. Ty Lopez recommends it all the time. Basically, they have all the results that are insane. That's where I started with my first sales. Got things going for me. Patricia says it's too expensive. Yes, it is expensive, and I'm not even hiding that at all. I think it's about if you do sign up through me, it's like $300 and something a month, or $430 a month. I think it's between 400. It's in the 400s a month anyway, which is expensive on one side of it, guys. On one side, the flip side of it, guys, is that it makes so many 6-figure earners within months. Now, this isn't a pitch for that here. I'm not even going to talk about. There's no sales links here. I want to talk to you guys about this month. I'm going to put a link in the chat box here now, where you can jump into this month of free webinars. Free content. If you don't want to hit the webinars, watch the follow-up training, because this is a month that's going to get you guys pumped up for the new year, whether you sign up to OMG or not. Now, obviously, I like it when people do join OMG, especially through me, because I have a ridiculous bonus offer. Sorry, I'm missing that to everyone. There's a link there. You can just jump in, sign in, get free ebooks, free training, free month. This month you get excited. Nothing to buy, nothing to do here, guys. It's just free value for a month that the team there have let me offer you guys. But this is something that's a whole year course, and actually it's more than a year. I think it's 16 months of training if you do sign up. And what I want you guys to think about is that whether you pick up OMG in the new year or not, that's up to you. What are you going to do in the first 100 days of next year? That's what I want you guys to think about. And the reason why I wanted to say that is I spoke to the OMG team the other day, and they said to me, look, this new year we're doing things completely different here. We're making it cheaper, but we've got a 100-day plan that within the first 100 days you'll learn everything to how to rank sites on Google, how to make a WordPress site, how to do everything and start making money. Now, what I want you guys to think about this is whether you're in OMG or not, and if you jump in that free link I gave you guys just then, they're going to give you a 100-day plan of what they're going to be doing. But put in your mindset, in the first 100 days, what am I going to get done? What goals do I want to achieve? What things do I want to get finished? What is the goal after 3 months that I want to get done? Because a 100-day plan, in my opinion, is much more powerful than a bloody like a 5-year plan, guys. A year and a half ago, I had my first product launch ever. I was doing okay with my local marketing and whatnot. The past year, it's been millions of dollars. It's still surreal to me. But if you asked me a year and a half ago where I'd be now, would I be here with hundreds of you guys right now? The answer would be no, because I didn't have that. My goals were set too low, and that's because I was thinking, what do I want to be in 5 years' time? If I could do, I'd be happy back then. I would have been happy where I am now in 5 years' time. What you guys need to realize is things can change so damn fast if you put the steps in place. Everyone has a dream, right? A dream is only something, it's only a set of goals away to reaching that dream. But if you don't have those goals in place, you won't reach that dream. And I know it's sounding very motivational here, but I find it very important to share this with you guys. With dreams, people think it's a dream that might not ever happen because they think it's too far away. They don't set the goals. They don't make it happen. But when you set goals and you hit the first goal, you hit the second goal, you hit the third goal, you'll reach that dream so damn fast, guys, that your dream is now the reality, and then you're going to be shooting so much higher for the next dream. So no matter what people, this is my opinion, guys, I say screw 5-year plans. What are you going to do within the next 100 days? And think about that now. Don't wait to the new year to say this is when, okay, now it's a new year, now I'm going to think about it. Think about it now. So if you're in that mindset, January 1st is where I'm going to just take over, well, think about how you're going to take over right now, guys. So someone said they're doing it for OMG. Set that there. Jump into that, guys, because you're going to get a lot of value. I'm transparent. At the end of the month, they're going to obviously recommend it to you guys, and you can have the option to jump in there. But again, this is where I started, and it's not a software that you buy and then you've just got it there and you have to figure out how to use it. It's an actual course. It's like going to school or university. They have webinars Mondays with Liz with Amazon, I think, Tuesdays with Cotton. These days is the wrong way around, but it's like this: Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and then Sunday I think they do one as well. And there's new content every single week in these different niches of how you can make millions of dollars. And you'll see when you get there, there's so many people with success stories. I'm there. Alex Becker is one of the biggest success stories out of OMG. I actually ended up selling my car at one point to have Alex Becker teach me how to do some things online because I wanted his consultations. So it all ties in together really well. So jump into that link there. If you do pick it up, make sure you do get it from my link, because I do get an affiliate commission, but I have an insane bonus package for you guys. But again, that's at the end of this month, and we're not going to even talk about that here. Just jump in, get excited. I'm excited for this, guys. It's gone for 1 hour and 36 minutes today. Who here has enjoyed today's webinar? Put a 1 in the chat box. Actually, write whatever you want in the chat box if you enjoyed it. Let me know what you learned. Let me know what you like. Awesome. You guys are cool. So, and basically, also for the rest of this year, it's just going to be webinars with me, guys. So hopefully you'll be happy with that. It's just going to be me, nothing to sell, pure value, having fun with you guys. And just getting excited. So I know you guys always love just pure value webinars, and you know, whenever I invite someone in as well to actually share something, share content, and then I might share a product, I totally know sometimes it can be very expensive for a product and whatnot, and can frustrate people, because I see other marketers just burning people by getting them onto webinars and them seeing an actual product or service and going, oh crap, another pitch fest. I totally get it. I want you guys to know, if I ever invite someone on, I ensure that there is content training first, and if they have a solution, I'm always going to show you guys a manual way to actually go ahead and do that solution in a more manual way. It takes more time, but at the same time you can get similar, maybe not as good results, but similar results. And on the flip side, guys, anything I share with you is going to leapfrog you guys so far ahead of the game. Just like, that's why I'm giving you guys this Instamate. The new feature is absolutely free. This is why I'm giving you Insta Easy, the geo-targeting absolutely free, because I'm here to get as many success stories as I can. My goal for 2017, it's a big goal. I want to make at least 100 6-figure earners. So that's what I want to do. That's what I want to be doing for 2017. So if you stick with me, you follow me, You don't go buying shiny objects everywhere, going on 1,000 lists and getting upset that you've bought all this stuff and it's not working. I'd love you guys to stick with me because I'd like to take you guys on that right journey and make it happen there. So in saying that, I will go ahead and get this. I'll finish this webinar off now. If you want to actually message me at all, I'll send you my Facebook, my Facebook URL. So you guys can contact me whenever you guys want to. It might take me a little bit of time to reply, but I do reply to all of my Facebooks personally. And we'll go from there. So that's sent to you all there, hopefully. If not, I'll send it over in the chat box as well. And we're going to send that there. All right, cool, guys. So let's finish this off. It's been 1 hour and 40 minutes. I know it's some crazy times around the world for a lot of you. This 45-minute webinar went for a bit longer, so I hope you all don't mind. But in saying that, have a great day. Have a great weekend coming up. Tomorrow, I'm actually flying down to Adelaide. If anyone here is in Adelaide, let me know in the link I sent you for my personal Facebook. And I'm going to be there I'm going to be in Adelaide for a day or two, then going down to the Murray River to my girlfriend's family place to see them for Christmas. She hasn't seen her family in over a year now, so it'll be good to go down there and see them there. It's funny, well, it's not really funny. Basically, they've been traveling Australia for a year and they rented their house out for a year and a half, and the people living there halfway through the lease just kind of picked up and disappeared. So they've moved to London apparently, so had to go over there yesterday and clean out lots of dirty food and horrible things that people do. David, you don't have to start over again. You can literally just go ahead and jump back into your Insta easy there. All right, guys, thank you so much for everyone here. Have a good night. Have a good morning, and I'll be on my Facebook. I'm going to go to the gym right now to try to look after my fitness and get rid of the belly that I will be growing over Christmas, guys. Thanks so much, everyone. I'll see you soon, all right? Bye.